When I was small, there was a small building here attached to the wagon house that they said used to be a schoolhouse, and it was situated about 75 feet closer to the creek than where it sat, as I remember. And they said that it had a reason it looked different. It was set up for a stove to be in there. You could see the round hole in this wall where the stovepipe went through. And they said it was a schoolhouse for the 5 families that lived here. The family here, the 2 families up at what we call the Willis Place, and the 2 families down at the Harris Farms. So they had their education spot here, but I'm sure that it wasn't a public school. It was just a private school.
Well, I started school in LAC in 1922. I went to the old Canton School for first and second grades. Now, we didn't have a beginner's program or a kindergarten program like they do now. We started in April of the previous year, just went for about a month or 6 weeks. And then the fall term, we started school in the first grade. And I went 2 years at Canton, first and second grade. Then I went to Harmersville School for 3 years. Harmersville School was a little on the primitive side. It was a 1-room school, and it was heated by a big potbelly coal stove in the middle of the room. And the teacher had to take care of all that. She did the janitorial work and the cleaning. And we didn't have a water pump then, no well. So the teacher would send one of the bigger boys over to Rashers that lived neighbors to the school every morning and to get a bucket of water. And the interesting part was that we had a dipper. It would hold about a cup of water with a long handle. That dipper was kept in the bucket, and everybody in the school drank out of the same dipper. I know that wouldn't do today. Now, the bus we first rode in, John Hogate over in Beardsley's Neck drove it, and it was like a panel truck with wire sides. It was an old Dodge and had curtains on it. There was a bench down each side. And he later got a Rio bus that was quite a step up. It was quite luxurious for that day. Now the kids from the lower end of the school district, out of Hell-Neck, they came in a horse-drawn bus. And I remember those horses, they were Dick and Dolly. And Nick Turner drove the bus. For bathroom facilities in both schools, we just had outhouses. And then at Canton School, they had a pump there, an old iron pump, and some of the kids used to drink out of their hands, and sometimes we had these folding aluminum cups to drink out of. And that was where we got our water.